Actually, I met this family here at Shinagata in Kobe, Tokyo. They placed some platforms talking about the revision of the evil immigrational laws in Japan. So what interested me was to find out from them what are some of the issues or what are some of the things that actually bother them, why they sit down in this city center to discuss about these evil immigrational policies of Japan, or was it around the world? I just wanted to ask from them. So this is Miss Anata onamae nan desu ka? Moku-san desu ne. Hai, anata. Kei-san to Eriko-san. Daddy-Maru-san. Okay, so I wanted to find out why doshite to kochi no kaite desu ka?
暴力が嫌いだから。
はい。
I don't like fighting. 圧力ってなんて言えばいいの？ I don't like big power. To 弱い人間ってなんて言うの？Weak
one, like how United States goes to other countries and fight them, making those troubles, right? Yeah. One thing I've learned is some of these things are really difficult to understand why big countries go about fighting smaller countries. I think it is for political reasons, for interest. I think they have something they are fighting for. Like you can imagine the year which America went to Iraq to fight in Iraq. Yeah, so those kind of things. It is all about a power of interest. Maybe I've learned that maybe Iraq was like a threat to America in some way. Like when those big nations notice a country which is like a threat to them, they would rather go to attack them and humiliate them completely. So it is surprising to me to see that in Japan is a country where people hito hanashinai kedo. Anata, like you are the first people that I've seen, Japanese people who can actually say, no, this thing is not good. Then you come out to the street to talk about it. Japanese people are so quiet. Quiet. Yes, they will not say anything. They'll just completely close. But it's completely different, like a place like United States where people are crazy, right? United States people are crazy. You can't tell them to stay quiet. They are ready to fight all the time. So, so you people are actually Japanese people who lives here in Nagata area, right? This is Nagata in Kobe. It's really fascinating because to me, it is really going to take a long time before Japanese people can start thinking like the people outside of the world. Because Japanese people have been made in such a way that they have kept them in a system of fear. They are afraid, so they cannot do certain things which other people do. So in some way, it is good for the system to keep alive. If everybody is afraid, it's good for the system. And if everybody start opening their eyes, it will not be good for the system.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think it is good for the system to be the way it is. Not that the people are stupid, but maybe they must have decided to stay quiet for peace to reign. Because when everybody starts opening their eyes to say, no, this is not right, it leads to like confusion, it leads to like commotion. People start going out for things which have not been there. So it's okay. But one thing that I wanted to know is, since you live in Japan, have you ever experienced somebody like humiliating you, taking your rights? Have you ever noticed someone in Japan like making you cry, suffer in your country? Have you ever had that kind of experience?
Making
you to suffer in your country, yeah.
The country?
Yeah, in Japan, yes.
Not straightly, but
yeah.
But they have done to weak people.
Yeah.
yeah, every case,
うん。
LGBTQ、
あ
障害者はなんていうのかな、ダメージ
ー damage people, yeah, yeah, yeah.
also 外国人
Yeah. Foreigners, yeah.
Korean
Koreans, yeah.
in Japan.
Africans.
Yes,
Africans.
yes.
Lots of like I noticed lots of Africans around Tokyo complaining of the laws in Japan that they are not good. They came out in their numbers complaining that the government is not giving their rights. They are seizing their civil rights. Then what we have one problem, like we see, like there's war between Russia and Ukraine. Japanese government would prefer to go to Ukraine and bring Ukraine citizens to Japan to come and live here free of charge, give them everything to live so well. But you have other immigrants that are struggling here in Japan, but the government can't even look into it. They don't even have time. So we have some of these problems which are actually taking root in the everyday life of Japan, which the government doesn't care. They are more interested in America and Europe, yeah, so they give them all the respect against everybody. So I think if you people can actually be seeing some of these things and you are talking about them, it's really impressive, because like some of us who are actually foreigners in Japan, we have very little to say. We can only observe and we can only see the things that are happening. We don't have any power to say anything about it. Especially when we come to a country, we meet people like you who are quiet in your country. You are not talking. We cannot say anything too. We can also learn to stay quiet. But I think I'm so happy to meet you people who are actually
us too.
yes, talking about this.
Thank you.
So you can see it is written in English and in Japanese. This is a family that thinks that some of the immigration or the immigration policies of this country are not the best for foreigners. They are not really Japanese, but they are not really foreigners. They are Japanese people who are crying far on behalf of foreigners who live in this country. Can you imagine this? Okay. It was nice having you guys. Yes.